Hey guys, so welcome to another episode. This week I brought Keanu and Javon with me.
Yo. What's going on? Happy to be here.
It's like I could just see the future, you know. But yeah, I'm here.
This week on this episode we're going to be talking about the Anime Awards and our feelings on it, the results and all that cool stuff. So, Keanu, how did you feel about the awards?
I heard there was a show for it. I didn't get to see the show, unfortunately. I wish I would have. But I see the results and I don't know, I'm content with them. Yeah. It makes sense to me.
I mean, this year was kind of in my
It's Javon's opinion.
Careful.
in my opinion,
You've probably seen one show.
which is y'all crazy. In my opinion, which is, more than likely the universal opinion among everybody else. Attack on Titan didn't get as much light as I thought it was gonna get, and that was just the highlight of the year for me.
That's the only show you've seen?
That's not the only show I've seen, but that was the highlight of the year for me because they did. I think personally, they did some incredible stuff with season 2, and to me personally, the wait, it was like nothing.
Not worth it.
Nothing is worth that weight that they let us put up with, but at the same time, they still delivered something that I thought was pretty dope. And he a hater, so he's gonna do what he wants to do.
So, one of the things that I took into consideration was how this year... Silence your phone. So how this year was going to be different than last year. Now, last year, if you guys were watching the Anime Awards, you saw how Yuri on Ice dominated everything. Like, they won in Best Animation, they won Best Boy, they won Best Couple.
Over Erase. I don't understand.
Best Opening.
I'm just finding that out now.
Best Ending. Like, Yuri
Best
on Ice.
Opening?
Mhm.
Erase?
And the
I don't
runner-up.
understand.
The
I don't
runner-up.
remember
Shut
this
up.
opening.
Yeah, no, Erase Open was lit.
The runner-up for Best Opening last year was Mob Psycho, and they lost against that. Like,
Mob
Yuri
Psycho was
on
pretty good.
won,
I'm not
but
gonna lie, Mob Psycho Opening was pretty far.
Best Action was Mob Psycho and stuff like that. But more or less, like, Yuri on Ice dominated every category they were up against. Like, everybody
I know
else lost.
a lot of people like the shows. I'm not
And I mean, I was kind of surprised because
really?
I watch a lot of anime. So Yuri on Ice was really good. It was done very well, but for best everything, no. Like, as much as I love Yuri, and I've watched Yuri on Ice like 4 times. As much as I love it, I don't think. Don't look at me like that. As much as I watched it like 4 times already, I don't think that it should have won best everything. So moving on to this year, I was like, okay, let's see who's gonna be that big guy, that big winner, because there's no more Yuri on Ice.
When it comes to anime and stuff
For
like
someone
that.
who doesn't watch
Besides Attack on Titan.
For someone who
and-
doesn't-
Jesus Christ.
Besides Attack on Titan. Listen, when we get to talk about My Hero, we'll explain all that other stuff. But I'll let you go ahead and do your thing.
So we're gonna go through all the categories, and we're gonna tell you who we thought should have won, and if we feel upset about the winners. For Best Action, My Hero did win for Best Action.
Dragon Ball Super didn't get
So-
anything for action?
No.
When Goku did the backflip and everybody lost their freaking mind, like they never seen something
That's
like that
one
before.
time.
Yeah, but it was that, bro. Like that was like people lost their mind. Like I didn't understand,
give
and
him-
I didn't think it was that big a deal.
You're gonna give him an award for one scene?
I mean, people thought it was that serious.
No,
All
you
right,
can't.
go ahead.
Okay.
Attack on Titan's on here.
It is for Best Action.
No, but
Action.
I think My Hero should win in that cat. For action wise, I think My Hero should win. So I agree with
Out
that.
of all
Okay.
of these, none of these even come close to My Hero in my opinion.
I think
Nah,
My
Fate
Hero.
Proxy maybe.
I haven't watched Fate. yet.
Ufotable does such a good job when it comes to the with the Fate series. Well, the action in general, but My Hero probably is just more popular, I think.
I think
in that
My
one.
Hero did a really good. I watched the end of Illustrious. I didn't finish it, but I did watch a little bit of it, and I like the CGI is dope. So I think My Hero Academia deserved to win, but if somebody else was gonna win, I would say Land of Illustrious. The next one was Best Drama. Now, Best Drama was won by Ancient Magnus Bride. I don't think Ancient Magnus Bride should have won this one at all. Like, at
I
Oh.
think put me to sleep.
What are the
You have Scum's
shows?
Wish, and Scum's Wish was kind of drama. It was drama. It was a lot of like love drama, love triangle, high school drama, coming of age, boys and girls. It was a very drama filled show. However, so I wouldn't even be upset at that one. I just feel like maybe not a lot of people watched it, so that's probably why it didn't get
That's what
voted.
the judges are for. You know what I'm saying? I would assume that's what the judges are for.
I don't know how that
Can be
whole
in
voting
there.
things work, but I
Yeah.
know people had to submit in their votes. I definitely think
Probably
Descending
Mars Comes Like a
Stories
Lion.
of Showa Genroku. I'm not gonna say the last part because I'm gonna butcher it, but that show is amazing and it's so good. It's so good, and that one should have won Best Drama. If you have not seen this show, you need to see it. Like, it is so good. It's heart wrenching. It's sad. It's just such a good drama story, and I'm really upset it didn't win. And it has been in the Anime Awards before, and it never gets the credit that it deserves. And this show is so
I mean,
good.
hey, bro, look at Attack on Titan.
You're
I'm
just here for
done with
Attack
the
on
jokes.
Titan,
I'm done
huh?
with the jokes. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so who did you think should have won Best Drama, Keanu? That or March Comes In Like a Lion, sorry.
Yeah, I was probably gonna say March comes. I didn't get this finished. March Comes In Like a Lion. I did hear about Descending Stories a lot. I just never got to watch it.
It's so good.
Megan's Bride. I don't see the drama. Okay, but I don't know. It's just it was beautiful. It was such a good looking show, but the dialogue to me wasn't even that great. To me, like when they were talking, in my opinion,
Dialogue is very important.
in my
Dialogue
opinion.
is
So,
very
but
important as well.
you know what I mean? I was more impressed with the visuals than anything else with
Ancient Magus
Ancient
Bride.
Magus Bride.
Okay, so the next one is Best Comedy. Now, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid won.
I haven't seen this. I haven't seen any except Konosuba. I haven't seen any of these, but I agree with Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I've seen so many clips just scrolling down my timeline or anything of just that anime in particular of things like that.
That's
So
with the two girls?
I would definitely
Was it
agree.
Dragon? You don't know. You don't watch it.
I don't think I might have missed that. I don't know.
You miss everything.
Sundere.
Sundere Children.
Something like
That show was hilarious. That show should have won. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is funny, but I wasn't like rolling on the floor like, oh my god, this is so funny. Like, I was just like chuckle here and there, like, haha, that's funny. But the other one should have won. Sundere Children should have won. Best Slice of Life. Who do you think should have won, Keanu?
I didn't see any of these.
Wow, you're like the worst person to bring out here.
I didn't see none of these. Girls I don't know. It's like nobody really like requested me to watch any of these Slice of Life ones this year, so I wasn't really. Nobody told you nothing about them, so I was like, oh well.
Oh really? I swore I told you about MMO.
You told me MMO Junkie.
Yeah.
And I seen a couple of them. Then I seen a lot of previews of it, but I didn't get to watch it yet. That's the only thing. That's what I was gonna watch. I didn't get to watch it yet.
Okay, so for Best Slice of Life, Girls Last Tour won. Girls Last Tour is really good. I keep saying really good as basically for every description of all these anime shows. I'm so sorry I'm not actually being descriptive, but Girls Last Tour is I don't think it's really slice of life, but the story is about two girls and they're in a apocalyptic time, and they're just basically making their way each day through this apocalyptic time. And it's just two cute little girls, and they're just walking around exploring. It's really...
That sounds interesting.
It's really interesting. I like it.
I think it sounds interesting.
It was on Amazon, so it wasn't really on Crunchyroll or anything like that.
So it's
and
hard
I'm
to, like, get
still,
to-
yeah, and it still won. So I'm actually really excited because that means a lot of people took the time out to watch it.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's really great.
That's what it sounds like.
Best continuing series. You might know this one, Javon. Dragon Ball Super's in that one
Okay.
because that's the only
Now
thing
we
you watch.
talking.
But who
That's
won?
not true.
The
But now we
winner of Best Continuing Series was March Comes In Like a Lion.
I've been
I
hearing
have
that
to
show.
check
I've
that
been
out.
hearing that show.
I keep
really
hearing
good.
about this show.
It
I have to
is
check
it's done very well. It makes you cry. Like, I've sat there and just
it out.
cried.
It's one of those
bucket.
shows that makes you feel all type of emotions. And
I was
it's
actually
kinda like
on
all over the
Twitter,
place.
and one of the guys who worked at Crunchyroll, I was like, March comes in like a lion. I'm gonna be starting it, and he was like, okay, good luck.
Yeah, that's how you know it's real.
It's very, very sad, but it's also
It's
characters.
sad, like in a compelling way.
Yeah, the characters
stuff
really
like
make you. Yeah, I told you need to watch it.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's
You're right, y'all, because
I remember I came in. You know what's funny? I was watching it,
Yeah.
and you came home one day. You saw it on the TV. You watched it for 2 minutes, and you're like, "What is this? I like it." And I was like, "What? What?" It was a very sad
Have you
moment.
seen the show, Keanu?
No.
So why you shaking your head? Anyway,
No,
moving
I'm
on.
shaking my head because of you.
Oh yeah, but why you shaking your head because me? But you ain't seen the show.
Because I'm actually gonna watch it.
All right, anyways, I'm gonna watch it too. I'll probably watch it before you.
Oh, really? Okay.
But hold on, they got a mobile suit Gundam Iron Blood of Orphans. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen bits and pieces.
I've seen it.
You seen the whole thing from the back?
The whole thing.
What's your opinion on it before I say anything? Because I've heard nothing but good things, and I've always go ahead.
I like it. It's kind of I mean, the story to me, you know, it's a come up story. Like boys, they literally come from nothing.
It doesn't connect to any other Gundam series. It's like its own story, kind of, sort of.
I don't really follow Gundam like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Gundam's
Not like that. There's so many Gundams. Jesus
There's
Christ.
so many.
You know, I don't really follow Gundam like that, but I really like this one because I know what I'm gonna get with Gundam with the robot fights and stuff like that and whatever. But I don't know, the kids to me, the orphans and the kids to me, their come up story to me, I loved it. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
and I love the whole atmosphere of it, and obviously it's in space. All of them are in space half the time. And,
It's Gundam.
yeah. So
I plan on checking that out. And I'm somebody who used to like Gundam back when it was on Toonami and stuff like that. I actually used to watch it back then. So
Oh, really?
I've always wanted to like get into like the newer series, but I never heard of one that was like good enough. You know what I mean? For me to actually go out my way to check it out and maybe like look back into it. But this one, I've heard nothing but good things, so I plan on checking that out.
oh yeah.
Dragon Ball Super. Nah, we gotta go down this list because this list is on fire.
Best continuing series.
Dragon Ball Super.
No way. That's
We might as well. Does Dragon Ball Super come on this list again at any
No.
point? So let's talk about it. Might as well just a little bit. Throw a little bit in there. And disclaimer: I'm watching the English dub only because I can't watch Dragon Ball Z in Japanese. No disrespect to Japanese subtitles or anything like that, because I rock with it. But I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z in English, and I just can't deal with the Japanese voices with like characters that I already know who are like English and stuff like that. So I don't know, Keanu, you probably will break down.
Do you think it should have won Best Continuing Series?
Heck no. No way possible is it gonna win that. I just watch it for the action. I literally watch it to see what's the next Super
But it's
Saiyan
really
gonna go
popular.
to.
Is this like more of a popularity contest or what?
No.
No, that's why they
Okay.
did
And
it
then
differently.
that's
this
why
year.
they did it differently, and it
Okay.
still came out to be a popularity contest because everyone chose My Hero Academia for everything. So it was kind of like, all right, nobody. I mean, they're gonna probably try and fix it again next year, but
Did you watch the Conan Detective?
That
okay.
thing's
So I'm not
long.
gonna lie to you. I was caping for Detective Conan. Like I voted for Detective Conan.
Oh my god.
I really loved
1,000
that show.
episodes later.
That's why
that
it
bad?
deserves best continue. Cause
Is it that bad?
No,
show
it
always
keeps going.
keeps going.
Mhm.
You know, and I will always cape.
But isn't it
For
just one of
case
those
closed.
shows where it's just like a what you call it, like a Murder She Wrote type thing? Not Murder She Wrote.
It's like a
what's it
crime
called?
show.
Like a crime show.
A detective
What's a crime
show.
show that doesn't end?
But no, it doesn't
CSI.
end. No, it doesn't end. There's a plot and there's a story. There's a whole reason why, you know, he's trying to get his body back. There's a whole
10,000
backstory.
episodes later.
But it's so good. So I've always caped. There I go again saying it's good again. But I'm always gonna cape for Detective Conan. Anything.
That's okay. You can
I
be
love
biased.
it. I'm completely gonna be
Nothing wrong with
biased.
that. All Out.
And
I've never heard of that
Naruto.
before.
And
Oh,
Naruto.
Yeah.
that's the
heard-
sports one.
All Out. What is it
Oh,
like?
is that volleyball?
I think
That's
so.
the volleyball one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
probably.
think it's the
You wouldn't like it.
volleyball one, I believe.
And Naruto Shippuden.
That shouldn't have won. Thank God it didn't.
Well, I mean, it ended this year. I think that's pretty monumental. The end of Naruto Shippuden and things like that. I watched that. I
For
thought that
best continuing series, though, we're not talk about the end.
Well, I mean, just to put a cap on Naruto Shippuden. That's what it is. I personally, I'm a really huge fan of Naruto Shippuden, and I like the way that they ended. I like how it all came together with the wedding and all that stuff.
I think as far as in the continuing stance, Naruto did a very good job of continuing on. It was a lot of filler episodes, so it took us forever.
But I mean, it's the ending of the show. I mean, once the war was over,
but you're not talking about the ending of the show. You're talking about the fact that it is a continuing series. So
it's
the
a
fact
continuing
that
series continuing into 2017. Correct.
No.
That's what I'm guessing. Why they made that category so specific with those shows.
No, well, yeah. I guess so. Because Naruto did continue into 2017.
And it ended last year.
Yeah.
So that's why.
So I guess it is a good continuing series.
But you don't think it should have won or anything?
No.
I think it's. I mean,
Naruto
between
that'll probably be third.
Between the March comes in like a lion.
Detective Conan.
And then maybe
then
Naruto. Yeah, Naruto. Okay.
So Naruto would be number 3. Okay, so for best animation, okay, we're gonna talk about this one because I am very upset. Now, you guys know how I caped all year long for A Silent Voice. I did a podcast episode about it. I said it was probably my new favorite movie. Favorite anime movie. I absolutely went to go see it in theaters. I got the manga. I got the little show thing. I was very excited. Okay. I think I even almost bought a phone case. I was very diehard for A Silent Voice. Now, the winner for Best Animation at the Anime Awards was My Hero Academia. I think that is the worst option ever.
Let me see the list. Can I see the list?
Yes. You can see the list.
Silent Voice?
That sounds
kind of... A Silent Voice versus My Hero Academia, there was no comparison.
I will say this. I think My Hero Academia is like one of the most consistent.
What?
Animation-wise,
the animation is extremely consistent in My Hero Academia.
Animation-wise, is better.
What?
Yeah,
yes.
I'll say that as well.
Yes, for sure. You
could... Silent Voice. Are you kidding?
Hold on. So wait, let's go down the list. So Land of Lustrious, nobody knows.
The animation.
Let's go with CGI.
Let's go with CGI. So it was good, but it was,
Okay.
My Hero Academia, Little Witch Academia, March Comes In Like a Lion, A Silent Voice, and Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Now, My Hero Academia, in animation-wise, how?
I could literally put A Silent Voice in My Academia to two people that have never seen it, and I say, which one look better to you?
And they'll always pick A Silent Voice. Are you kidding me?
All right, so in my opinion, I think it goes to show, like, especially when it comes to shonen, like shonen is like historic for, especially like the animation changing every once in a while here and there, or like when the situation isn't that serious.
Yeah,
it'll switch up and they're
very
like
consistent.
But this show, the animation is very consistent, and I think that is a pretty big deal. Silent Voice was lit. Don't get us wrong. But I think the fact that we have a show, you have a shonen show where there's high points and there's low points in the show and things like that. The animation is always taken serious.
Oh my God, My Hero Academia is way better than that.
Oh
looks
my God.
way better
But
than
Silent
that.
Voice, Silent Voice is beautiful.
Silent Voice is a beautiful show.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful
Obviously,
show.
these two don't know anything about animation.
Jesus Christ.
And I would just like to say that A Silent Voice should have won for best animation in that category compared to everyone. I thought they were gonna put like Your Name and then like A Silent Voice in the same category as far as like best animation, and I figured I could see why that would be like competition. But My Hero Academia, are you kidding me?
Easy.
Are you insane?
That's easy.
It could have been either or for me.
That's easy.
No, it
easy.
was wrong. They picked
Easy.
the wrong thing.
Easy.
And everybody just hopped on the My Hero Academia bandwagon and was like, we're just going to give it to him because that one scene, the one scene with Deku and Todoroki, that's the one scene that everyone was like, this animation is just so good. And that's the one thing that everybody's like, oh my God, just best animation.
I think that was the hype. Like, that was as good as it got. But it wasn't.
Start to finish, A Silent Voice, the animation was a work of art. I don't care what anyone says. I think I even bought the art book.
I'm not gonna lie. You even sound biased.
What?
So what? As far as you go a little bit too hard.
Agree.
No,
I cannot agree.
I get where you're coming from.
I thought, nope. I thought, okay, we're gonna go to the next one, but I'm just saying A Silent Voice should have won, and
I'm saying it could have been either
real
one.
winner.
I think it could have been either one because they both look good.
Okay, so Hero of the Year, we had I think it was Deku.
Yeah,
Deku won. So I'm not mad at that. I think Deku should have won Best Hero.
that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I mean.
Where's the list?
I'm
pretty sure. I mean,
Is it Best War or Best Hero?
It had people that I don't really care for.
Okay, so you gotta go to it.
They had the girl. They had the girl from Ancient Magnus Bride, but I didn't really see that she was like a hero.
Oh, okay.
So like I feel like that was.
Yeah, out of all these people.
All right, villain of the year. I know you had
This
your
I
own.
do not agree with. This
Keanu.
I do not agree with.
So who the winner was? Stain from My Hero Academia. I don't know if you've seen that, Javon. Are you at that point yet?
Yeah, I've seen him already.
So Stain
I
won.
know what he's all about.
I know Keanu was really upset about that because
And I want to know why.
He wanted it to be who?
Tanya, of course.
From Saga of Tanya the Evil.
Yes.
And you saw the whole
The
show.
best. The whole show. Lit. First episode. Amazing.
You never told me about it.
Yes, I have,
Yes,
Jay. Yes, I have.
Yes, he has.
It's come to a point where I'm like, yo, you never told me about it, and they be like, yeah, and I can't even argue anymore because
Out of all these, I mean, Stain.
But was Tanya really a villain though?
That's why I think maybe she didn't win.
Because I don't think she was a villain. I just think she was like a bad person.
Nah, I mean, technically she's a villain. To me, it depends on how you look at it. You know what I mean? Because she's on this side of the war, and her objective is to just win, and she's really just out there killing people because she really don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Her objective is to just do what she gotta do so she can come. Like,
this is basically about a guy who pissed off God, so God took him from his regular life and put him in a child's body. In a whole different in an alternate universe, like, and it was a war, so it was like it was before his time. Like, his time was like so basically
regular.
Like he had to fight in the war as a child.
Why didn't they make a?
And he was taking
and
off.
he's always dying. And one of the things that's like really funny about the show, he always has to ask God for help.
Yeah.
And then
but like God put him in a situation.
Yeah, because basically
because he was trying to tell God like you ain't real.
No, he told God that basically it's not up to you. You know what I mean? He's trying to like your life is based off the actions that I make. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. It's not up to you and things like that. So God was like
tell God that.
So God was like, oh word. So then God literally put him in a place where literally it's war times where all you can do is just pray, right? So basically, he only time like he would ask for help from guys when like he's literally at the end of whatever. So then he would have to pray. Then he would literally have to pray, or he has a superpower he can activate, but he has to pray to God to activate that power and things like that. So
God's funny.
I'm surprised. What's his name? Bakuro.
He's not a villain.
Yes, he is. He's an asshole.
Bakugo's not a villain
for no
though.
reason. Alright?
No,
Why wasn't he on the list?
Bakugo's
He's not a villain. He's not a villain.
He's just an angry person.
Oh.
Yes.
Just because you're an angry person.
He seemed like he would be a villain to me.
He has done nothing in the show to be a villain though.
He has done nothing in the show to be a hero either.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll leave it at that.
What does that have to do with being a villain?
Because the show's about being a hero. And everybody in the show is a hero,
but he didn't win Best Hero, did he? He's not even in for Best Hero.
He's the best villain. So
that makes no sense.
That's very interesting.
Well,
because my only gripe with the show.
In his defense, you could write in your own nominees, and I guess his write-in nominee would have been Bakugo.
Yeah. It'd be one vote.
And my reason for that is my main gripe with the show, because this show is a shonen and it takes a lot of shit from other shows. And my main gripe from the show is if he is the alternative antagonist or whatever, like of the opposite of Deku or whatever the case may be. It's just like, why are you always mad? I don't understand why he mad all the time. I know y'all gonna explain to it later. I have not finished season 2 of My Hero. I'm working on that as we speak. But my thing is, why are you always mad? I don't understand. How you want to be a hero, but you an asshole all the time? Like, it just don't make no sense.
It's the same.
And then they don't explain why he an asshole all the time.
They do.
So no, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They go what? When I spoke to somebody about this, and they were like, "Oh, season 3, you gotta wait." So I gotta wait 3 years to find out why one of the first people I met in the beginning of the show is an asshole. I'm good, bro.
So you can complain about this, but wait 2 years for Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Was it 4 years?
Attack on Titan. 4
years.
Attack on Titan is a life-changing experience.
Season 2 was not life-changing.
Exactly.
Season 2.
You waited 4 years for
Season
nothing.
2 was maintaining the life-changing, you know what I'm saying? Like
How? I don't understand.
it just maintained the energy to me, personally. You know what I'm saying?
Maintain the energy.
I feel like if you watch season 1 and season 2 back to back, it would maintain. The only issue is it just took so long for them to do it.
No.
Yeah, but I mean,
No,
that's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Okay,
But I just read that out there.
He cannot be the villain because he's done nothing to be a villain.
I
Just
think
because
he's
you're
done
mad.
anything. Well, he tried to kill the dude, and he tried to kill the ice dude, and like they had to lock him up just to give him an award. Like, what are you talking about? He tried to kill the people in the thing, bro. Explain it to me.
Was that so? That makes him a villain.
Yes, you don't kill people for no reason when you a hero, bro. What kind of shit is that? You don't do that. It's not
What about Todoroki's father?
he a villain too, borderline.
He's not a villain.
He's a villain, but
No,
he
he's
wants
not.
to kill All Might, the GOAT. All the dick they will say somebody.
He said he wants to kill All Might.
Or whatever. He wants to be better than him. Whatever.
So that means kill him?
how you take All Might out of the situation?
What are you talking about?
So how you take All Might out of the situation?
All right. So wrapping it up, that turned into a whole My Hero Academia conversation, just like the awards.
Well, I just there you go. So then boom.
So
It's- yeah.
this podcast might as well be My Hero Academia talk on.
No, let's keep going.
So might as well just keep talking about it. So for best boy,
It don't stop. That's
best
why I feel
boy.
like can I just say this, and I just wanted to like, and you can like take this and like however you want to do it. I just want to say this. Do you think the bar for anime in 2017 was kind of low compared to 2016?
yes and no, but Yuri on Ice won everything, so you can't really even put that in the aspect of is the bar lower because
Well,
it's
instead of
all
comparing award
about-
shows, what about the year as a whole in like your opinion?
Yeah, I feel like 2016 had a lot more better shows, but that has nothing to do with anything.
Well, I mean, because we
Because
went
I
on the
feel
list,
like
and it's just
because
like I'm
I
looking
feel
at
like
certain
it's
things,
all
it's
just
like-
about like it's hard doing like I feel like it's a hard doing awards like this because you do get the biases and you do get a lot of people who
Have their own
watch
opinion.
anime randomly and stumbled upon this anime awards voting system and was like, oh hey, I like My Hero, okay, I'll vote for it. Like I
So
don't.
you think they should like probably switch it up a little bit?
I think. Well, I just think it's a lot of popularity. What was popular? What was everybody in love with?
All right, we can move on. I was just curious.
So for best boy, we have Todoroki won from My Hero Academia. I love.
I like him.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He is the
Because
best
I think
boy.
his
For 2017,
yeah.
he's definitely his best boy.
Yeah,
He went through a
for sure.
lot with his mom and his dad and
Beautiful character development, by the
Yes.
way. The only one that mattered in season
Okay.
2.
For best girl, we have Eureka, who was Gravity Girl. I was
Okay,
glad.
cool.
I thought they were gonna pick Froppy because she's been really popular.
She's on there?
Yeah, she's on there.
She's pretty dope.
But I really do. I think Eureka.
I agree.
I think that's fine. Best film.
Yep.
it's
Makes
good.
sense. Makes sense to me.
Your name one.
Can we just
Makes
get to it?
sense to
All right,
me.
so let's go down the list for best film. Because I'm pretty sure you've seen the majority of these, right?
I've seen a majority. You haven't seen any of them. You've only seen 2.
So, a silent... So, all right, so Your Name, one.
Silent Voice.
Your Name, one.
No. Oh yes. So
There's really only
And
two
you
you can
agree
pick
with
out of
that?
these.
Yes.
And you agree with me.
Yes.
Now, you think A Silent Voice should have won, right?
I would have preferred if it won, but I can see why Your Name won.
Okay. Because I was going to... I think...
Your Name is a good movie. It's a very great movie. I'm not gonna use the word good
I
anymore.
hold them both on the same pedestal. I think like I hold them both like at the top. Like if they were at the top of anything, like they would be.
Yes,
like,
I do
side by
feel
side.
like I feel like Your Name I would recommend to anyone. I feel like Your Name is something that
It's just
you
a
can
dope
put
experience.
to, old people, young people, like kids, teenagers, whoever. Your mom could watch it and she'd enjoy it. I feel like A Silent Voice is a little bit differently. I probably would pick and choose who I would want to watch it with. Just because
I never looked at it like that.
it's
Right.
it's very complex and it has like a very intricate storyline.
Because it has like a message behind it too.
Exactly,
It's
and I
you have
feel
to
like-
resonate with the message.
I feel like maybe like a younger girl, like a teenager, probably wouldn't be able to relate as she would to Your Name. You know what I'm saying? In a way of saying like, why is that girl like? I feel like certain character development, certain things in a silent voice, I feel like certain people won't really appreciate
and resonate
with and understand. Okay, well that's just how life goes with this story.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely think Your Name. I see why it won. It was great, and then when it hit theaters, it broke records. If there were people talking about Your Name, you know, journalists and magazines were talking about Your Name when they never talk about any type of anime movie. It actually surpassed Spirited Away.
And
it surpassed Spirited Away, which is like mind blowing because Spirited Away it's like
I think Your Name is definitely worthy of winning as well. And I do agree. I actually never looked at it, like I said, I never looked at it like that as you could show your name to anybody by silent voices, like a select group of people. But I do think that a silent voice is important because, like you said, it's important for a lot of, because it's just like, if you, not only do you didn't have to like go through what the main character in the show went through. Like, if you ever been through anything in life that's just like difficult, it just I don't know, it speaks to like real life problems.
Yeah,
a little bit more.
I feel like
it's a little bit more down to earth.
I feel like Your Name is like a Disney film.
Yeah,
in the aspect of like you could take the whole family, everybody would be happy, people would be crying at the end because they're happy. I think a silent voice.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like a silent voice. You're crying during the movie because you're sad, and then you're crying because you're kind of happy. And that, like, I feel like a silent voice is something that you take home with you. Next, we have Best CGI. Land of the Illustrious won.
That's really a thing?
Yeah.
People like CGI like that?
There's honestly no other winner.
I can't rock with CGI.
Inuyasha was good.
The best CGI?
That was the robot one?
Yeah.
That's not gonna win best CGI though.
Why?
Because it was like a mix.
Yeah, it was a mix. There's times when I was like, what is? Sometimes when they go from 2D 3D, I'd be like, what's going on?
One?
Like, you know, I'd be like, what is going on? So
when did Attack on Titan have CGI?
ask him.
That's the
only thing he watched.
Oh, I think the horses. The horses.
The horse
There was
CGI,
a CGI horse
the
because I remember they drew it.
The big one that he had like only a torso when he became a thing. His whole body was CGI. I remember that. His whole body, when he fell over the thing and he fell on top of CGI. I remember that.
Okay.
Wow, that's how you know there's
Attack on
nothing.
Titan was
There's nothing for CGI. Jesus
Land of
Christ.
the Illustrious was really good because CGI is taking a huge step in the anime industry.
I mean, that's good for everybody that like it, but I don't rock. I can't.
Land of the Illustrious is good.
Yeah, Land of the Illustrious was really good. Okay, so best score.
What does that mean?
Best score is like
why?
musical, like best like soundtrack or best song.
Musical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then definitely. All right, this is
okay.
this is correct.
So for best music, you have who won?
You already know one, man.
Oh.
Made in Abyss.
So the best score was Made in Abyss.
Of course.
Yeah, I liked Made in Abyss. Okay, so let me tell you something. I watched Made in Abyss, I think a little like a month ago. I did not watch it when it was coming out. Keanu was very adamant about me watching it. He said, Destiny, you need to watch it. And I was like, okay. And I watched it. I don't think I finished it. I think I'm on episode like 6 or 7. The show is a good show.
Episode 6.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Destiny. Jesus Christ.
I like the show. I think I'm interested in knowing where it's going. Everyone keeps saying it's like the best thing in the world, so I'm going to finish it.
Sorry guys, mind you, she said episode 6, so she didn't even get far down in deep. All right, so she don't know what's going on.
That as a disclaimer
so.
that I did not finish it, but so the next on the list is we're both gonna skip. Okay. So we're gonna.
It'd be like so for the next one.
I know. So we're gonna skip best manga because neither of them two watch or read manga. I personally am really glad that My Lesbian Experience won. I read that at Barnes and Nobles by myself, and it was a very, very good book. It made me very happy, and I liked the whole story and the context around it. So we're not skipping it, but I'm just saying that I'm the only one who's gonna be talking about it. So.
True.
I did enjoy that book a lot, and I think it definitely deserved best.
You see? Alright, yo. On to the next
cute. It's not the same. Okay, So we're going to skip best opening because was that even a category?
Mm-hmm. Opening, ending.
Okay, so we're going to skip best opening and
Why
best
is that?
ending because I never watched the opening or the ending. So
None of these are memorable to me.
yeah, I did.
Out of all these.
Yeah, so we're just going to skip those. I'm
Attack
sorry,
on Titan
guys.
2 opening. I would just like to
Oh my
say
gosh.
What?
was very disappointing. That would be the only mishap of the season to me because the first season's opening was fire. So I just
I remember that. I remember the opening still.
Yeah, bro, that shit is crazy.
So for anime of the year,
This is the one we've been waiting for. This is what everybody voted for and thought was the GOAT.
I will just like to put in a disclaimer that I did not care who won as long as it was not My Hero Academia.
Agreed.
So
Agreed.
the winner of anime of the year
Go ahead, let them know.
was Made in the
Let them know,
Abyss.
of course.
Or Made in Abyss.
Yes.
Was that serious?
Yes.
So what about this Marching Lion?
Yes.
I thought y'all said that was
It is. But
Made in Abyss was better than that show. What's on the list? What's on the list? You definitely
Well,
should
we
go through the
have
list.
March Comes in Like a Lion Season 2,
Okay.
Made in Abyss, Land of the Luscious, My Hero Academia, Descending Stories, and Little Witch Academia. Now, Descending Stories could have won. I would have been very happy to see that one.
That sounds deep. That sounds like something I might like.
You will like it, trust me.
Descending Stories.
Made in the Abyss. I think, again, I told you guys I have not finished it, but I am happy that it won. Because Made in the Abyss, from the episodes I've watched, are very enjoyable. The music goes with it. I like the characters. And I'm not into any of, like, fairy, out of this world. I'm, like, very slice of life, humans, like, basic stuff. But Made in the Abyss is very interesting, and like I said, I haven't finished it, but I'm going to, and I think it probably is going to hold up the hype. Keanu, I know that you really, really like this show.
You over here fanboying
yes,
out, bro.
so go ahead and talk about
Guys,
it.
listen. First, let
Hey,
me break this down for y'all. All right, from the very jump, okay, I done told her what it was gonna be. I said it's gonna be Made in the Abyss. That's it. I had no doubt in my mind it was gonna be anything else but Made in the Abyss. Out of all these shows on here, to me, Made in the Abyss done everything. Like, it was everything about it to me. It was so good. The beginning, it does really well to capture you, and the whole atmosphere. Like, you really want to know what is at the bottom. Like, every single episode, like they try to give you little hints and whatnot. Like, yo, but now you gotta go down deeper. I can tell you more, but you know what? Just do it for yourself. And you know, the main character's mom was supposedly like a legend, and you know, she's quote unquote still down there, but we don't know. And you know what I mean? But the hardships that they go through, and you know, just the perseverance of them is the best. It was best anime of the year, for sure.
For sure.
For sure, you sure?
For sure.
All right.
For sure. And I love My Hero. But thank God I ain't win. Thank God.
I'm
I'm about to check that out.
I'm very happy.
Anime of the Year is a pretty big deal. I respect that title, so I'll definitely go out my way to see what the hype is all about.
And that's how we felt about this year's Anime Awards. Shout out to the Crunchyroll crew, because they did a very good job making it look famous-y and red carpety, and they had their own little pre-show talking thing. They had people on the red carpet.
I saw bits and pieces.
Or the
when you were
orange
watching
carpet.
it.
Sorry about that. And it was crazy because they did they had the stars, like the Hollywood stars. And Naruto Uzumaki's star was out there. So I was like, that's awesome. That's really cool.
That's lit.
And I'm really excited. I think the Anime Awards can be bigger. And I think if this continues going on, like the anime community have put a lot of money in big corporate like pockets. Like, we have done a lot as far as buying subscriptions, buying things to conventions. Like, we have been pushing and pushing and pushing, and I think anime has gotten bigger, and I feel like it is going to continue to get bigger.
I'm
That's the best community.
Just in the Olympics,
it's probably like
the Winter Olympics, 2 ice skaters did Yuri on Ice. They danced. They skated to Yuri on Ice.
It was killing it. I don't even.
One of the other girls, she did a Sailor Moon routine.
That was fire too.
I feel like a lot of
Word?
people, I feel
That
like a
shit
lot
fire.
of people are starting to acknowledge that anime is not just for kids and it's not
becoming
just
more-
Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z. It's
Word.
actually a huge
Put some respect
genre.
on the community.
That's alright. They just coming out the closet.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I'm
Y'all
finding
people
out
feeling
more
y'all
and
coming
more
out the
people.
closet.
Like I work with customers all the time, and I remember this guy. I was trying to fix something on his phone, and then I saw the Crunchyroll app, and I'm like, "Do you watch anime?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I just finished I did Dragon Ball Z or something," and I was like, "You should watch My Hero," and he was like, "Really?" And then he came back the other day and was like, "My Hero's so good," and I was
Dang.
just like,
He would have been disqualified for me if you said Dragon Ball. I never mind.
It's
You
always
wasting your
every
money on
person
that
I meet
subscription,
is always like, "Oh yeah, I'm just finishing up."
Listen,
Naruto."
you come to me, you talk about anime, don't say Dragon Ball Z, alright? You're disqualified. Alright? Don't give me the safe answer.
Yes, please.
Give me something
If you meet
crazy.
me ever, like I want you to come up to me and just like drop a name of an anime.
You can't say
that
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you right. You can't say Fullmetal Alchemist. You can't
Don't
say
say
Dragon
yes.
Ball Z.
Because
You can't say
you
Attack on
just
Titan.
seen Full Metal Alchemist.
Alright, you
Okay.
can't say
Like-
those.
Yes,
a year ago.
I did.
And Full Metal Alchemist been
because
out
you
since
want to
like
know why?
2008.
You want to know
2009.
why? Because I actually started watching different anime. I was not just like a hype beast and just hopped on the bandwagon of, oh, I'm just gonna watch every anime that everybody says
Listen.
hi to.
My time is valuable. I don't just like to waste my time. So
Okay.
He's gonna watch Man Abyss because anime of the year, so now he's a hype beast. But hey, we're not gonna talk about that. I told him about this a long time ago, but it's okay. He's literally,
Man,
you know what's
whatever,
funny?
man.
You know what's funny? He's proving his point every single time he comes on that he's
Every
a hype
time.
beast. He's literally proving it every single time. But it's alright.
But it's alright. I'm looking forward to this year, 2018, and what they have a lot of shows that's supposed to come through.
You haven't watched any of them.
Well, no,
He
I mean,
actually just said he's gonna rewatch Full Metal Alchemist, the original.
because
Out of all the
I don't
anime
remember,
shows.
and because as a matter, the reason why I said that was because I just seen a live action movie.
Which
And
we
it
will talk
made me-
about. We will talk about in the next episode.
Yes, and we'll talk about it, but it made me definitely want to go back because it's more in tune with the original show, not Brotherhood. And Brotherhood was so fire, bro. It's just one of them things you never forget. But the original one I watched when I was like really young, and I just really forgot about it. So it made me want to go back and check that out at the moment.
So thanks you guys for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time.
Doses.